Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Who here has in their house a plastic bag that they keep other plastic bags in?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of level 1 in the maturity scale. Who here actually initiated the plastic bag in their house? I did. I'm initiated. So well done. That's level 2. Who here actually remembers to take the plastic bags to the shop, like say 90% of the time? Well done, Grace. You're the only one. That's level 3.
Okay, I'm pleased.
I haven't reached that stage yet. I really want to, but I would just always forget. So I'm not really recycling, I'm just kind of hoarding. And I realised there's only one way it can go. Well, there's only 2 ways it can go. Either, because what happens is I go to the shops, get new bags, and then I put them in a plastic bag, and then that's just expanding all the time, and then I have to get a bigger bag to get my plastic bags in. So either this is just going to continue forever, and I'm going to get engulfed in plastic bags in my house, or I'll hopefully reach this level 3 stage of maturity, and I'll remember to take them shopping. So, Grace, you're probably feeling quite smug with yourself right now. Did you know there's a level 4? No, not many people have reached this level. I only know one person who's done this, and that's my mum. She's made from like fabric and elastic a proper bag to keep plastic bags in, and it's got one bit where you put the plastic bags in, and then a separate bit where you pull them out. So it's not like the same. I don't know. The bags get used more, like it's fairer for the plastic bags or something. So that's something for you to aspire to. Yeah. So were you told as a kid, don't put a plastic bag over your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But I thought I just didn't believe that could actually kill you, because I just couldn't get my head around it. And so I was like, I don't think someone would lie to me about something like that, but I just can't believe that would kill you. So I was like, I have to try it out. And I was scared of dying, but my curiosity to find out was greater than my fear of death. So let me just show you what I did. Hang on. I was about 4.
Don't do it!
I was really scared. It was all a lie! I'm going outside to look directly at the sun. That was another thing. So when I was about 4, that was about 1990, and I believe that the 90s were the greatest ever decade. I mean, nothing bad happened in the 90s, did it? No, everyone loved the 90s. So the Lion King came out. That was the greatest ever Disney film. The greatest ever band of all time, the Spice Girls.
Oh, yes.
In 1996.
Yep.
I personally believe 1996 was actually the peak of everything. In 1996, I wore orange jeans. I was in a rap band. Every Tuesday afternoon, I went to a roller disco. That was my life now. It's so great. This is controversial, but I think 1996 was actually the peak of the internet. Because I just remember someone in a house being on the internet, and everyone would crowd around and we'd watch a picture just load line by line. That's suspense now. And then your mum would be like, oh, get off the internet, I need to use the phone. Because they were 2 separate things that could never be used in conjunction. And do you remember this sound? Beep, 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 beep. That's meant to be the sound of dial-up internet. So in, I think 1996, the best year ever, I had my first internet lesson, and I was in year 6 and we got this like school trip to the big school, and they had a whole room of computers. Whoa. And our task for the lesson was to find the website of McDonald's. Because only big companies had websites then. But it wasn't just so easy to just Google it like it is now, because there was more than just Google. There were hundreds of search engines, and I personally used Yahooligans, which is like the child-friendly version of Yahoo. But I never found McDonald's. I only could find McDonald's Ranch, which is like a pony trekking thing. So I just spent the whole lesson on that. And then a year or two later, we had to do this research project on the Amazon. And I was really tough to find out that Amazon.com was the website. and then really disappointed to find that it just sold books. In those days, it just sold books. 1996, brilliant. I bought this CD the other day, which was made in 1996. And I bought it because it was cheap, 3 for £5. It's the Fugees. There's some good songs on here, but they're all actually covers, all the good ones. So one of the songs on here is No Woman, No Cry. And I was thinking about that song. I was thinking, what does that mean? Is that a man saying to someone like, if you don't have a woman, there is no need to cry? Or is it a man saying directly to a woman, no woman, no cry, like, don't cry? It's so ambiguous. And so grammatically incorrect, I think. But what I like to do with songs is to opposite them. And so I take every word and I think of the opposite word. And this can be a challenge, because you've got to get into that mindset of, you know, when you're a kid and the opposite of dog is cat, and that's just a fact. You don't have to question that. You've got to go back to those times. So with No Woman, No Cry, that's kind of obvious. It's yes, man, yes, laugh. And that's nice. I think it's a much more positive lyric. I think most lyrics are better if you opposite them. So another one on here, another cover, is, do you know one? Killing me softly with his song. That would be something like helping her forcefully with her mime. Which I think is a more interesting song. I've got a few more. Do you know one? Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Oh, I wish I didn't sing that. That would be something like, whoa, we've reached our destination. Whoa, relying on science. And then the Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand, will be something like, I want you to let go of my leg. My personal favourite, Bye Bye Miss American Pie, would be hello Mr. Iraqi Salad. I decided that Iraqi is the opposite of American. And that brings me smoothly onto my last topic of racism. So there's a particular kind of racism that happens in the Northwest, and that's squirrel racism. Just because a squirrel has red hair, I don't think it should be treated any differently, really. I mean, would you actually go out and buy nuts, especially for a grey squirrel? I don't think you would. Or like my parents, they put out nuts for birds, and then they keep by the back door a water pistol. If they see a squirrel getting the nuts that are meant for the birds, they shoot the squirrels. You know, squirrels. Like, I do like the red squirrels. Like, as a ginger myself, I feel like a connection with them. But this is the worrying thing, right? People now look after me, and people feed me, and, you know, I have a nice life. But what will happen when I go grey? will I just be treated like vermin? Please don't do that. Good night.